And then you hear rumors. Theo was on PCP in Nashville. He ran through a wall. Right? You're like, what? And so then, like, you hear these stories.
I installed PVC pipe in a wall. That's actually what happened.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. That's just how it translates.
Shine that light on me. I'll sit and tell you my stories. Shine on me, and I will find a song. I will sing it just for you.
You don't do all right. Your attitude's weird.
He's passive aggressive.
Happy to have you.
Yeah, I'm happy to have you too. But it's like,
Sure.
You know, I just asked for some earphones. I'm on a podcast, but it's okay.
Like, that sounded believable, man.
You got a tan going or what?
Dude, I was at the beach yesterday, man.
Oh, you go to the beach? Huh?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Do you guys get out there much?
No, man. I've been to the beach before in my life, though.
Yeah.
I'm a beach guy, dude. I grew up in San Diego, bro.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're a beach guy. Like, do you go to the beach a lot?
Dude, look at this. Hang loose, bro.
Yeah, but I never seen pictures of you at the beach before.
I know because I don't have a beach body, bro.
Yeah, you do.
No. I look like baby whale shit.
Yeah, but that's okay.
That's what my body's shaped like, baby whale shit.
There's some dope urchins and stuff out there. You know, pull up a picture of an urchin if you don't mind, Nick. Because I don't know what it is, and I don't want to be offensive to you.
Yeah.
Look at that, Bobby.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
That's definitely you.
One time I saw it. I was in the water, in the ocean. I thought I saw Eric Griffin.
Yeah?
But it was a blobfish.
Ooh,
Oh,
I can see that.
yeah.
And it was complaining about something?
It was complaining about something. He had the glasses and everything, dude. What's going on? We have started yet?
Yeah, we started, I guess. This is
Is this how you do it?
This is your Bob Day party, man.
Oh, shit. I didn't even realize you even did that, bro. Oh, fuck. I feel so fucking grateful, I think. I think that's the word to use, man. Thank you so much. You put Bob up here like this. And then it's some happy birthday shit that you got a Vaughn's.
We got it somewhere.
Yeah, Safeway or whatever, you know.
It's definitely it's not homemade.
What?
It's not homemade.
yeah. I'm used to homemade birthday stuff, but you know.
Dude, are you feeling have you started to feel I've been starting to feel older, man.
Bro, let me tell you something right now, dude.
Yeah?
My penis, that's how you know. My penis, dude, it don't work correctly.
Really? Like, how does it work? Like, if
when I pee, I have to concentrate. Like,
isn't that like a martial art or something? Isn't that like a...
No. I had to. What do you mean? You don't get like a white belt with it.
No, but I feel like if you concentrate hard enough, you can almost. That's peeing. You can't just pee.
I know, but before you would just go, I'm gonna pee, and it was just like a natural thing.
Oh yeah,
right. It's like breathing. You just naturally do it.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like last night, I had to go. I know I have to pee, but it's clogged up. Maybe it was cum.
Ooh.
Maybe it's clogged up with cum, but it's like
you are. I heard you the first time you said it.
I know, because I had jerked off. You know how I jerked off before that,
and it didn't come out, but you still felt.
No,
it
the
go?
came out.
Oh,
thick, pure Korean cum.
Oh,
yeah. It's
and
milky.
that's a delicacy, I think. Isn't it?
Yeah. You know what it looks like? It's like that foam, cappuccino foam.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, you get a nice cappuccino. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
And so I was coming real good.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, in the
Somebody told me Black Guys Cum has music in it. Have you heard that?
Yeah. Jazz.
Somebody told
It's like
me.
jazz blues kind of a thing. Yeah. It's like Thelonious Monk.
Yeah.
That's what it
dude.
is. Yeah.
It's got a little Leon Bridges in the
and
back.
it's thicker too. Cause I've tasted it. It's thicker, but yeah. It's a thick, good stuff.
Dude.
Well, it was a fat black guy, so maybe that's fat black guys have thicker cum.
Oh, I'm sure they do, dude. Even just by looking at them, you know they're not.
Yeah. It's got diabetes in it for sure.
Well, they're not. They're definitely throwing a creme, you know.
Yeah.
A creme brulee, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, I masturbated last night in the bathtub, and
did you?
Yeah.
And was your wife in there with you or no?
No, she's sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's not my wife. So I was masturbating in the bathtub, and you know what sucks about masturbating in the bathtub? It drives me crazy. you come, right? Is this too blue for the show?
I think it is, but it's too blue for me. Nick's fine.
Yeah.
Nick's
Nick,
over there
you okay?
licking his lips. Yeah,
Right.
Nick just put an apron on.
So then I had it in my hand, right? And so what I do is I clean it later. You know, it's like I'll
you
do it
just
later.
save it in your hand?
No, I don't save it and let it dry. No, that's crazy. That's crazy talk.
Yeah.
No, on the side, I just wipe it on the side. I clean it later.
On the side of the tub? Oh.
Yeah, I clean it later. Right? So I put it on the side of the glove.
You've never cleaned anything later. I've been to your house where you know how people have that big water jug they collect coins in? You had one filled with urine.
So I go, I'm going to save it later like that, right? Because I like to like relax. But what the worst thing is that then I looked at my pee-pee, right? And there's still a couple, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Just like, you know, like sea monkeys.
Yeah, like people on the roof during Hurricane Katrina.
Or they're on the tip of my penis and they were doing this.
Like
and I'm
by
like,
this car. Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, like one of those things. That's what it looks like. One of those, you know, things that you see at a car dealership. Yeah. And so it was doing this, and then I just let it float. And I'm thinking to myself, do they think it's like the ovary? Like, we made it.
Oh, do they think you're the ovary?
No, the water. Because you imagine you're coming inside of water, right? And the sperm must think, right?
I could see if I
We
were.
made it. We thought it was going to be a long distance, right? We heard the stories.
And here we are.
Yeah, and here we are. And then like, no.
No, this is just
Yeah,
a
this is a
tub,
bathtub.
man. Yeah, you lost.
Yeah. So then after I do that, and then I try to pee. I guess maybe it's just not old age, but it's just clogged a little bit.
What I don't like is
What do you like?
well, first of all, when I was young, if we ejaculated, my dad made us bury it in the yard. You know, it's like a religious thing, kind of, because my dad was really religious.
What do you mean? So you would dig a hole, and then you would come into a hole,
No.
or
If he caught us that we'd ejaculated onto something, or you know, ejacked onto a cloth or something, or into a little,
right?
you know, something. Maybe my sister had a little thing of cups and cupboards or some little game, you know, children's game thing or something. Then he would make us. If he busted us, he would make us take it out of the yard and bury it in the backyard.
Yeah. What if you buried it and all of a sudden a little Theo? You mean 6 months later, just a little Theo just came out of the ground.
Yeah, look at
That
selling
would've been
used
cool.
cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then my mom bought a Dodge Neon.
She did.
No, she did eventually, man.
Yeah.
Man, I remember when she got that Neon, bro. We thought we had made it, son.
Really?
Oh, dude. When mom got that Neon, dude. My brother and I slept in it. She let us sleep out in it the first night we got it.
Yeah. It's a nice. How many cars did you have growing up?
Let me see. We had a Volkswagen. We had a station wagon,
Yeah.
and somebody stole the back door off of it. And then, so then we got a Volkswagen Rabbit, which was like a really small car.
I know what, yeah. It's a nice.
Very
one.
dangerous. They backfire. Like, can you pull up a picture of that? Dark gray.
What year is this? 19.
Any of those look good on the top row, I think. Yeah. 87. Oh, that's it.
Wow.
Dude, and
It's a box, man. It's cute.
And mom would drive that thing, dude, and it would be out of gas. She would drive it on sheer anger, would freaking propel that car.
Yeah.
And
We had a Corvette.
what?
My mom had a Corvette, and you know what my dad had? He had a pedophile white van.
Ooh.
It's just a white van, right? And he
Why?
would go around, you know, and I don't know why, but he would always go past schools.
What is it about? I think there's a lot of secrecy inside of Asian men, older Asian men, where you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
But well,
Please explain yourself.
I will. A lot of white men and blacks too. I'll say it, and others, Slims, everybody else, slams, people from the desert, sand Christians, everybody. They are more they're more outspoken with what's going on. I feel like a lot of Asian people keep things very close to the vest. Like, you'll see a guy with a van, but no particular reason. You never know. And then years later, you know, on his deathbed, he tells you he was, you know, he's been running a baseball card shop across town. And he never told anyone.
Smuggling opium.
Yeah, or smuggling opium,
yeah.
or doing. Well, you guys don't do a lot of like. You guys do more sex offender indoor. You don't do like kidnapping, that kind of stuff. I don't think, huh? Asians?
Well, no. Let me try to think about that.
Because the Asian man's not going to be able to catch a white kid or a black kid. No
We're quick
fucking
as
way.
fuck. No way. I take that very offensive.
What?
Dude, bro, Asians are quick as fuck, bro. The reason why you don't even know is because we do it so quick. Mm-hmm. They don't know. There's no witnesses. Come here. That's how, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Come here. And they molest quick.
Ooh, now that I can
Bend over,
see.
like that, right? like, you know what I mean? And then we bury. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right,
So we're
right,
quick
right.
as fuck. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why you
you're
don't see
right.
it. Yeah. But I've never seen in the news, especially in America, right? Asian man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Molest, or Asian man goes hog wild. You know, like sometimes
Asian man,
white people.
touchy younger.
Right. Right. Or sometimes white people go hog wild in a mall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With a machine gun, like, you know, whatever, right?
Yeah,
You never
guys-
see Asian dudes do it, older dudes doing that.
You guys keep your crime, I feel like, very close to the vest, and then at the last second in a deathbed whisper, you tell it, you know, like,
Oh, yeah.
I touch all the kiddos,
Yeah.
you know?
Bobby, I killed 9,342 people in my life, or something like that. And you're like, what the fuck? And then they just die. Yeah. I think that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Keep your shit to yourself.
Well, you guys come from a long history of keeping secrets and tradition, honor. An Asian man will die. An Asian man
Talking about it.
Asian will kill themselves. Can you see about that, Nick?
Asian men kill themselves. What?
Asian kill themselves if they have secret. You know, they can't handle it. Seppuku. Right there.
seppuku. Right.
Harikari, an alternative spelling for, is a ritual suicide in traditional Japan. If someone kills himself.
I know, but Theo, white people kill themselves too. They just don't do it differently.
Yeah, but we're just stressed about something.
Yeah,
or-
that's why you think they're having a happy day?
We don't have a forest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we have a
guys-
forest in Japan.
Right.
That's true. Right, that's true.
But you guys have it's more of like, I'm going to go over here and take my life quietly. I'm not going to bother anybody. White guys like, hey, look at me.
Right,
I'm
right,
shooting
right.
people at eclairs.
Yeah.
You know?
I think because Asians, especially my parents and my family, you know, we want to assimilate,
Yeah.
and we want to just, you know, don't be bothered. We're lucky to be here. Is the mentality, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, we worked hard to be here. We're gonna just make our money, and we don't want to cause any trouble. You know, I think the new generations of
Oh, yeah.
are like now vocal. They're out there protesting and very vocal. But I'm in the mid ground. Like I kind of was influenced kind of by the Asians that immigrated here, right? So it's like I still have that old school, you know what I mean, mentality where I don't want to. Like last night, I ran into. This fucking happened, man. I'm
You can say it. Tim Robbins.
a Chad.
Oh, really? What do
You know,
mean
I
Chad?
rarely go out, bro.
Somebody from Chad? You mean a black guy?
No. You know, you've heard of Chad and Karens?
Mm.
Right.
So people that get upset about stuff.
Yeah. So last night, I look at my girl and I go, because I'm down to 1 pack of cigarettes a week.
Are you really?
Yeah. So I smoke 1 pack a week, and I had run out of the pack. So I'm like, I think I need, and I started smoking like the butts. It just gross.
Oh,
that
I've
way.
been there,
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah. So I go, you know, sweetie, I'm going to go to the 7-Eleven. She goes, I take Juliana with you, which is my niece or her niece.
And how old's Juliana?
She's in high school. She's a senior. So Juliana's in the car with me. We go to 7-Eleven. And I go and I wait in the line, 6 feet, whatever. I have the mask on. And there's a full-blown fight in the counter with this white dude, you know.
Full blown is also a term used for AIDS only.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to bring that up, but it's a pet peeve of mine when people do that.
Yeah.
People are like, "Oh man, you know,
Yeah,
I have a full, you know."
Yeah, but he had it. Full-blown white.
Really?
Yeah, and he was like, the guy was, Mister. I don't know why, but immigrants love to say that.
Yeah. Hey, Mr.
Mister, you know what I mean?
Mister.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Mister, you need to wear a mask. We can't serve you, right? And he goes, "Fuck you guys are all sheep." You know, he's like doing that in the store, right? I'm sorry, Mister, right? And then he goes, "Well, I'll buy a mask." So he bought a mask, and he kind of put it on his face.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, right? Like he put it like on an eye. One of the straps wasn't even around the ear.
Yeah.
He's like, "No, give him my beer," because he was buying beer.
Oh.
I'm just sitting there. And I go, don't say nothing, Bobby. You know, like that internal dialogue. And so he kind of leaves. I order, and he stands by the door. I don't know why. He has his shit.
Yeah. And now, what do you feel like he was waiting for? Because he was already angry at what the guy who worked there,
Yeah.
and that man was Asian.
No, the Mr. guy.
Yeah.
No, he's a Hispanic.
What? Why do you sound like that then?
Well, because I think that, you know what's fucked up when you say they do that, though, is no matter what accent I do, right? Hello.
Yeah.
They go, why are you doing an Asian accent?
Right.
People always do that.
Oh, yeah,
because of
you're
my
Asian.
face. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter what I
Good
do.
call. Yeah, it could be
Right.
anybody.
That's you. That's on you.
Meester.
Yeah, so Meester, right? So then anyway, he waits by the door, and I go and I order my shit, a cigarette, I put it in my pocket, and I'm going to the door, and the dude opens the door for me, and now his mask is off because he bought his shit already.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Here you go, sir." Right?
Now you feel like he was welcoming, or he was
No,
like,
I think he was trying to be nice.
okay.
But then I'm like, "No, dude, go ahead. No, you go in front of me." Right? I go, "Dude, no, bro, you're not wearing a mask," I said. He goes, "I don't have it." He goes, "I don't have it." Like that. Right? Now I look at Juliana in the car, and she has her mask on, but I can see her eyes. She's like, "What the fuck is going on?" Right? And I go, and then what do I do? He goes, "It's a hoax." I go, you know what I do? I lie.
You lied to him?
Yeah. I go, "My friend died from it."
Oh, damn.
Right? He goes, "Really? Why?" He goes, "I don't have it." I go, and then I made up a name. And I said 2 first names.
Yeah.
My friend David Jose. That's what I swear to God. My friend, I said 2 names. First name. My friend David Jose died from it. He's like, "I don't have it." I go, "Go ahead." And we're now in a full-blown fight, bro. Full-blown fight. Julian's in the car, freaked out, right? So he finally relents and he just leaves, right?
And all the Halloween candy just came out. That's the worst time to fight at like the CVS, dude.
Right.
Okay, so he
then
relents?
I go outside and I run the car, open it, and then he comes to the car. And so I remember Juliana trying to figure out how to lock the door.
Yeah.
It was a whole thing. He's like, "You fucking liberal piece of shit."
You?
Yeah, me, right? "You fucking, you know what I mean? You're a fucking sheep, you know?" And he kind of
sheep?
looks at my driver's license to see like what my I don't like.
More of a silk. I wouldn't call you a wool. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
There he is right there, David Jose.
May he rest in peace.
There is a David Jose.
R.I.P., dude.
There is a David Jose. out there.
Yeah, there is,
I didn't
dude.
know, man. So that guy died.
Yeah, he
That guy
did.
died from the COVID. But
Damn.
yeah. So then I got in a car and drove away, but my adrenaline was rushing, you know. And whenever I lie, I feel guilty, man.
You look bad about lying to that
Yeah,
man?
I go, why did I even have to say that? You know what I mean? But I wanted to prove a point. But then it's like, you know, then you think to yourself, right? Listen, like, what's real, right? And then you go back to that movie, The Social Dilemma. Did you see it?
The Social Dilemma?
Yeah.
Is it with Jason Bateman?
What?
Jason? No, not
No.
Jason Bateman. Who am I thinking of? Robert Kane? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Social Dilemma?
Yeah. I think you're thinking about The Social Network.
Mm-mm.
No?
No, I'm trying to think of the movie that I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't see it.
I'm going to tell you
Okay.
that it's a Netflix documentary,
Okay.
and it's all, you know how the other day all the celebrities like, we're not going to be on Instagram and Twitter until, you know what I mean, Facebook changes their, you know. But basically it's how social media, right, it's done some good for our country and our world, right?
Very little though. People say that a lot, and
Yeah.
it's like people have connected that haven't talked to each other in years.
Right.
It's like organ donors have been found. It's like, dude, if you go outside with a decent organ, bro, somebody will find you, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But mostly it's caused polarization in this
Yep.
country and a lot of
a lot of hate.
It's and it's so, you know, people say it's Trump. It's like it has a lot to do with, you know, social media. But so you watch that and you go, holy shit, I'm never going to be on Twitter, but I can't stop.
On Twitter?
Well, yeah, because all these guys, celebrities, are like, they saw the documentary and they're like, we're no longer going to be on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or we're going to
Celebrities
protest.
are retarded though.
What do you mean?
They're ridiculous. They say whatever the next thing they got to do, whatever. It's always the next. What do I have to do today to feel like?
Yeah.
It's not even. There's just no uniqueness in it anymore. You know.
Yeah, you know, I have a problem with people when they go, because sometimes I'll read a comment and go, Bobby's Hollywood, or he's a celebrity. Do you when people call you a celebrity, I'd be real. You don't feel like one, right?
No, I don't feel like one.
Yeah, I don't either. Like, I feel like when
I
people
feel troubled. I feel a lot of times sad.
Yeah, I feel like I maybe want to become one. You know what I mean? But I haven't gotten there yet.
Well, what are you gonna be? You're Bobby Lee, man. You're not gonna be somebody else.
Yeah, I kind of want to be Bruce Lee or some like guy like that.
No, dude, you're way more. Bruce Lee fought. You're like not a fighter. You're true.
But I could fight.
Dude, you are.
I could fight. Who's that?
Here's a guy right here, a little white kid that'll fight you, dude.
Hey Bobby, I've seen Theo's been doing BJJ lately. What are the chances that you join in whenever you're allowed out the house again? And how long do you think it's going to be until you do comedy?
He said, you can fight.
Can you fight?
I didn't understand what he was saying though.
He has.
This is what I heard. That's what I fucking heard.
Dude, that's Charles Dickens, bro. Okay.
I don't even know who that is. Is that the guy? I think I've heard of him.
Great grandson.
Yeah.
That's Chuck Dick the
I
Third.
literally didn't understand what the fuck he just said.
He
Tell me
wa-
what he said.
Nick can translate.
Theo started doing jiu-jitsu, and he's wondering.
That's hilarious.
And he's
That's
wondering.
hilarious.
I'm a female strawweight right now.
Yeah. It's just funny that you do jiu-jitsu.
Dude, I am not that good at it. Okay?
Yeah, I can tell.
And I'm not also
Don't do
bad
it.
at
Stop. It's ridiculous.
Bro,
Why? Because you know, because you're in cahoots with fucking Shab and Eddie fucking the Twister fucking.
That guy's insane.
What's his name?
Eddie
Boham.
Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell. Eddie Mitchell with the Twister.
Oh, Bryce Mitchell's a killer, dude. He'll
Look
kill.
at you. You have a gi and everything, bro.
Dude.
You look ridiculous.
That gi is stinking up my car right now.
I know, dude, bro. Stop doing it, dude. It's a fad.
I had to stop for a week because some of my ribs got really severely bruised. So I've been fighting 2 women, and I'm almost beating one of them.
What have you learned to do? Because I wrestled in high school.
Yeah, dude, you know how long high school was, dude? It was different when you were in high school. They didn't even have they didn't have the laws were different.
I know, but I still know how to do like a double leg, a single leg, and a fireman's.
Oh, dude, fireman's is out now. You can't even.
It is?
Yeah, it's fire persons now.
Oh.
Okay, they changed it.
They did?
What can I do now? I'll tell you this. Like, say if somebody comes running at me and they're going to hit me or attack me, it used to be I would be scared and just run off. Now I will let them hit me.
Because you want to be able to grab them.
It's just like now it's like, okay, I know there's going to be some confrontation here. I'm ready for it. That's literally that's as far as I've gotten. Like, okay, I'm okay right here. Is before I'd be in complete fear, I would lay on my back and kick at
Yeah,
them.
but my question to you, Theo, is when have you ever been attacked?
You could easily get attacked now. Have you seen
But
these
you've
BLM
never been
people?
attacked.
Have you seen BLM people attacking people rather than having appetizers? Attacking senior citizens trying to finish a shrimp scampi outside of Baltimore? You seen this?
No, man. I don't want to.
That could be
Is it
you.
going to upset me?
Huh?
Is it going to upset me?
No, it's not. It's just like angry white people with bullhorns. Dude, BLM's got those rallies have gotten so bad, black people aren't even showing up at them anymore.
They are?
No,
Yeah.
black people are like, this shit is lame as fuck, dude.
First of all, my girlfriend went to one of those.
No, the protests are I totally get that. That's a different thing.
Oh, I don't know.
People attacking senior citizens trying to polish off a fucking thing of grilled Brussels sprouts outside of a fucking Dave and Buster's. Nick's
Well, there's
got to
be a reason why they did that, though. I need
know
to know
it's
the
just those things where
backstory.
they're chanting and going down the street, and then they get angry at people that are eating outdoors.
Yeah, it's getting, it's like on both sides, it's getting out of hand.
Oh, dude, all those people that are fighting in the park and throwing like water balloons at each other and stuff. All of this stuff is not.
Yeah, this
isn't about anything. It feels like to me. See, this is where they're just yelling at people that are trying to finish their salad.
All right. Yeah, first of all, you don't even know their backstory.
Yeah.
You mean it's like, you know what I mean? With one of the white dude could have just got out of fucking the hospital from cancer, right?
They may have black children at home.
Right, and then the woman, right, has a week to live because she has some sort of weird like skin disease.
Yeah.
Right, and they're like, let's have one meal together, right? But it's Corona, baby. We don't. No, let's go to fucking Luciano's.
It's like, let's risk it. I have 2 T cells left.
And then all of a sudden, you know what I mean?
I wanna risk
happens.
'em, yeah.
They just ruined their fucking last days on Earth.
I got 2 T cells left. I want to risk them for this calamari outdoors. You know?
Yeah.
The shared plate.
Yeah, people have to learn how to like realize that like not every. First of all, there's not 2 sides.
Agreed.
Okay, that it's so complex, right?
It's crazy.
What you believe, you know what I mean? People's personal lives, it's so intricately complex that there's no way to put people in categories and boxes, right? So it's like you can't just make assumptions about things, right? And that's where we are in life. And I do the same thing. Like when I see like, you know, like hardcore right-wing, you know, Trump supporters, right, say some fucking crazy things, immediately my reaction is to attack them. But then it's like I have to look back and go, and I'll go on their like Twitter, and then they have dogs.
Yeah.
Right? And
It's
anyone
like,
that
I love dogs.
anyone that loves a dog, right, to me is like, you know, has some empathy and love in their heart. You know what I mean? It's just like you just don't know. It's like that's where we are in the world. So it's like,
well, it goes back to social media. I think a lot of that stuff is just fueling people to be, you know, keyed up. You know, when I was young, you had to get coked up to go do some trouble.
yeah.
Now you're just people are doing a couple hot tweets, and you're out there fucking throwing an axe at somebody outside of a fucking abandoned Applebee's. Like, it's just insane.
Yeah.
And then it's like people fighting for like these like. I don't know. I never understood going that crazy for politics. Just go vote.
Yeah.
And that's all you have to do.
Yeah. And also, it's like go vote, and it's like, you know, you have to we have to understand that, like, you know, it's like that. You have the only things that you can control are the things that you can do.
Yeah.
Right. Outcomes you can't control. Right. It's out of your hands, and we worry about these outcomes that we're powerless over. Right. And
yeah, like we have some of influence over it.
Yeah. I mean, we do have some. I mean, we have the right to vote, and that's going to help, right? And then you can, like, if you have a little bit of money, you can, like, donate money to somebody's campaign or whatever you might do. And you can also do service work and be, you know, pygmies deserve to live or whatever. You know, it has some sort of, like, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a thing, but that, you know, but
no, something. Do something.
Yeah, do something.
Give these boys something. Water for the blind. They used to do.
Yeah. But you that's all you can do. You know what I mean? All this other shit. You know what I mean?
It's wasting your time.
Yeah. That's why I've just been watching Kingdom, man.
You know, just the other day I switched my cable. Turned off my cable. So now, you know, sometimes I'll go in the living room and just kind of guess what could be happening. And the TV's off. But what I'm saying is that there's ways you can save money if you want to. And one of those ways is Policy Genius. Policy Genius saves their home and auto customers an average of $1,127 a year by shopping top-rated insurers in one place. If you're thinking that $1,127 is a weirdly specific amount, you're right. But they crunch the numbers, and that's what it is. All you have to do is head to policygenius.com and answer a few quick questions about yourself and your property. After that, Policy Genius does all the work. You don't have to do it. You don't have to go door to door or window to window and yell, "Well, how do I get saving money?" They'll compare your existing policy against others in the market. They do it. They're doing it, not you. So if you're a homeowner, head to policygenius.com right now to get started. They've saved their home and auto insurance customers an average of $1,127 a year. Who knows what weirdly specific amount they could save you. Policygenius.com. Kingdom?
You watch Kingdom?
I don't watch it.
Oh, bro.
This guy's got a question about something I think you guys have both been watching.
Could I talk about Kingdom first?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's listen to this guy.
Okay, play the guy.
Big Tiger Valley fan here.
I'm crossing the
Wondering
tracks, huh?
if you've seen the new reboot, Karate Kid reboot, what you think of it, and if you would make a guest appearance as Mr. Miyagi. Gang, like this.
Thank you for your question, brother. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you being obviously this guy. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this guy is Filipino or athletic and relaxed Dominican. And he wants to know if you'd be Mr. Miyagi. And the wildest thing is, Bobby, I thought about that a minute ago. I said, I wonder if Bobby's been approached about being going Yagi, going full Yagi.
It's funny. First of all, people do this all the time. They go,
God, he looks like him, doesn't he? Sorry. Go on.
First of all, people do this all the time when they go, they say stuff like, why weren't you in that? Why didn't you do that?
Yeah.
Right? And you go, like some movie comes out, like Crazy Rich Asians. People go, hey, why didn't you do that? They didn't ask me. Right?
Yeah.
I want to be in it.
Yeah.
People like get mad at me.
Yeah.
Why didn't you do that? You should have done that. And go, I did want to do it.
Yeah.
They don't want me in it. You know? Or like people go like that. You should be Karate Kid, Miyagi.
Yeah.
First of all, he was like 70 years old when he did it.
He was 51.
Was he really?
Yeah.
I could do it. I'll do it.
You would be too goofy, man.
Why? No.
God, you guys very much look very similar. And R.I.P. him, he died.
Yeah. He died from
Smoking, huh?
well, I heard different stories that he was an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a
And that's back when it was heavy.
But
huh?
there's a funny story about him. He used to go to Hawaii all the time, right? Because he was friends with, you know who Don Ho is?
Yeah, the musician.
Yeah.
Pat Morita.
So he used to go to Don Ho shows all the time, but he used to go there to do one joke, right? And so Don Ho, if Don Ho knew Pat Morita was in the audience, Don Ho would stop like, in the middle of the show and goes, ladies and gentlemen, tiny bubbles to you. You know what I mean? And people go, yay, right? And he goes, my friend is here in the audience, you know? He's a good friend of mine. He's a celebrity. He's one of my best friends in the world. Pat Morita, please. They should have shine a light on him, Pat Morita. And Don Ho would go, stand up, Pat Morita. And Pat Morita's joke would be, I am standing. And everyone would laugh. But he would only go to do that one joke. And then you just get plastered, get blown by Hawaiian women.
Oh, God, you got to love that.
Yeah.
See, that's awesome, man. That's the good old days, man. When you would drive 4 hours to be part of something, you know?
Yeah, see, I would have loved, dude, back in the day, if like you and I came up from the 70s or 80s, dude, right? And I knew you were doing a show, right?
Yeah.
I would have loved to just go with you. Because what else is there to do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go to the movies?
Yeah, the movies, you're going to be stuck in there.
Yeah, so I would just drive, and I think people like hung out more back then.
Yeah.
Right?
When everything wasn't recorded, so it didn't, so like everything, like something, there was a value to the moment. Like now there's not as much value to the moment.
Yeah, it's crazy, and I don't know if this is good or bad, but it's crazy to think that like some of the people that have been canceled too wouldn't be canceled. You know what I mean?
Oh, totally. Well, it's
I don't know if that's in my head, you know.
no, it's okay to talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, say if, you take, half of our friends or anybody from our time who grew up on that movie, Almost Famous, right? That movie is about 16-year-old girls, I think, banging men in a band. And kind of the movie, it doesn't champion it, but it definitely kind of carries on like this is okay.
Well, I mean, obviously the Rolling Stones and these 70s bands, when they want to go on the road, dude, they would
they're half of our parents because
I know. I was watching that movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and one of the Manson girls was
horrible.
16, 17 years old. I mean, it's not that I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that back in the day, they used to just, rock bands used to just do that. They didn't ask for their ID. They just, you know what I mean? She's hot. She has hair on her jamji, and let's do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not saying it's right or it's probably wrong. It's wrong.
Well,
it's wrong, but you did it though.
It's all there's nuances to everything. I remember they had a handicapped guy in our neighborhood who was mentally handicapped, and he used to kind of kiss everybody a little, and nobody knew how old he was. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did you do it?
I don't remember if I did or not. I think I hugged him or fucking wrote on his shoulders or something.
You look like something you like to lit thing. You like lit things on fire growing up, huh?
I mean, I would light stuff in the yard, or if we got sometimes we get an extra half gallon of gas or kerosene or something, we light the ditch up and run through it.
Yeah.
Do stuff like that. My buddy's car one time, we fucking put the tires in kerosene, coated them, and lit them all, and he drove down the street real fast.
Yeah. Should we even be talking about this? Because I feel like it's going to get flagged or something on YouTube.
Oh no, he's still alive.
No, I mean talking about this in general about pedophilia.
Dude, there's a new TV show about pedophilia where they're dancing. So
Really?
if Netflix can air it, man, we can. Look, I'm not saying. Here's what I say. I'm gonna say loud and clear right now. I vote no on pedophilia.
Me too, 100%. I hate
Yeah.
it. Hate it.
Yeah. Everybody, and I don't care if the person is black or white, nobody should get molested,
Yeah.
man.
What is this?
Surge material. Yeah, Cuties. It's a show about 13-year-old kids like showing their, booties and everything.
did they cancel it?
I don't know.
No, just a lot of people are canceling their Netflix subscriptions to protest.
Oh my god,
think it's
people are
gross.
so crazy.
Yeah, but it's also you know what? With all technology, going back to what you were saying, there's a spot where you're like, okay, does this stuff have any of my best interest in it? Like, even if you watch I saw this documentary last night for about 20 minutes. It's about the people. It's basically like 5 Jewish guys that made TikTok and Facebook like button. It's like programmers or something, right?
Yeah.
And just about the dilemma that they were all facing in dealing with, is this ethical or not?
Yeah, dude, before I was telling you about that documentary, it's The Social Dilemma, that's what you saw.
Oh, Social Dilemma. Yeah, my bad, man.
So you fucking saw it!
I saw 20 minutes of it, dude. Why didn't you just say that?
I'm explaining to you what the fuck it is, and then you were like before.
Yeah, say it, man. Or have Nick bring up a picture. What do you think Nick's here for?
Yeah, but you didn't know what it was called?
No, I didn't.
And I did bring up.
Oh, my bad.
So you did know.
Oh, I'll tell you this, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Last time I come to this fucking birthday party
Yeah.
where I get attacked, bro.
So let me just tell you
I
about
watched-
Kingdom. I was fucking bringing it up before, right? And I just now remembered it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Don't get angry, but bro, I've been watching a show on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Korean show. It's called Kingdom, bro. And you got to watch it, dude.
Okay.
It's about fucking Korean zombies back in the day, bro.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
And it's in its second season now, okay.
Yeah, and dude, bro, Korean zombies, they can run far, bro.
Kozos, they call them.
Oh, Kozos. Yeah, Kozos, dude. Did you like watch Game of Thrones or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm on the 4th season right now.
Yeah, you're really watching it?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
It's good, yeah. I love this.
But why the fuck did you wait so long to watch that? That's crazy.
I kind of hold out with a lot of stuff. I'm on the 1st season of The Office I just finished. Dude, just 2 years ago I watched Serpico. No, cocaine. What's that thing?
Blow.
Nope.
No.
You filthy
Scarface.
animal. Scarface, yeah.
You just saw Scarface?
Yep.
Oh, well, I mean, it must be exciting for you.
That's the thing. Everybody sees it, and then everybody's seen it. You can never see it for the first time
But
again.
fucktard. Scarface came out in the 70s.
Yeah.
You wait 40 years?
And it was good, baby.
Oh, wow.
God, it was
so
like
now you had never seen Game of Thrones. And you were probably one of those like, I refuse to watch it.
Yep, it was like a cell phone to me.
Yeah, right? Right. So
I was a cell phone denier, bro.
Yeah. So now that you watch it, you're going, you like it?
Let's rock, baby. It's
Yeah,
pretty.
yeah.
I'll say this: it's good. I think a lot of it is not. It's not historically accurate. That's the part that I have.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's also no black people in it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to up the ante, throw a couple sisters in that bitch. You feel me?
Yeah.
They stayed fucking white heavy throughout that thing.
No, there are. Later, I think there are. Yeah, there are.
Well, we need to get to it.
The Insully or whatever, I think there are.
Yeah, that's true. It gets a little dark in the desert.
Yeah,
out
in the
there.
desert. Yeah. But Kingdom is like that. So Kingdom has that vibe to it. But instead of like dragons and shit, there's zombies. But it's got like, internal like strife within like, the hierarchy of the kingdom and sabotage and all this stuff. But dude, it's like, will you just do me a favor? It's on Netflix. Just watch the first. In the beginning, it's a little boring because it sets things up. But the end of the episode, there's some cool shit that goes on. If you like zombies and stuff. But anyone watching this podcast right now, I really recommend it. I saw the first season. It's pretty good. I like Korean shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's another Korean zombie movie called #Alive that I liked as well.
What about Life of Hachi? Have you seen that? Bring that up, Hachi?
What's the life of Hachi?
No, it's just called Hachi. It's a Korean movie about a little animal. There you go.
Wait. Yeah, that's not the. Okay, first of all. Okay,
A dog's
no,
tail.
wait.
Based on a true story.
First,
Have you seen this?
first, okay, hold on. All right, you just said that it was a Korean movie about an animal, right? I look on the fucking poster. It's fucking Richard Gere, bro.
Yeah.
He ain't Korean. And two other white ladies.
Yeah, but still. I bet he's banged a lot of Korean chicks in his day. You feel me?
I know. But you think the dog's Korean because his name is Hachi?
Yes, it is. Hachiko.
Hachiko
It's known
is
in
a
Japanese.
Japanese. That's not okay.
Chukin Hakiko. Dude, but you have to understand, man, coming from look, I know that we are evolving. I know that diversity is the new mustard, right? I get all that. But what I'm telling you is, I would say 7 out of 9 people, if they meet an Asian person, think that they are Chinese or Japanese. And the other ones, it's just, y'all got to get stronger reps out there, I think, before you start to take some of that freaking name share.
Yeah. Well, I think. But can I just defend that?
Yeah. Please do.
Yeah, I will, because what you just said was cray cray.
Yeah.
Okay. We live now because of the internet. I think people are just more prone to know about the like other sects or denominations of Asians, right? It's like, you know what a Hmong is?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know it?
I know the Hmong because
You saw the movie Gran Turismo, or whatever that movie was.
no, I met somebody that was Hmong. It's Hmong.
Hmong, yeah. I met them too, and then I didn't even know what the fuck they were, and I had to Google that shit.
But I only know you're Korean because you reminded me the first 20 times that I thought you weren't Korean.
Yeah, because you kept saying like Chinese, and what you just said that Hachi. It's the bullshit you just did just now. Mm-hmm. You like you know you've seen this Korean movie Hachi, and then I look at the dog, and it's obviously a Japanese dog, and so you were like one of those white dudes when I first met you, right? You would go, "What's up, China, my Chinese friend?"
Yep.
Out loud, right?
Yeah.
Or you go, "Hey,
Chop
man,
boy, what's up, chop boy?
Hey
Huh?
man, why don't you? I have a rickshaw.
What's
you know,
up,
Let me
huh?
get back there." It's like we don't do that.
Come and touch my wet market, Papa.
yeah. So I had to keep reminding you
Yeah.
for like the first 5 years I knew you that I was Korean. But it's like there is, a very big difference between all of them, don't you think?
Yes, I do. But imagine this. Imagine you're in, let's say, you're in New Jersey, right? And you keep yelling at somebody, or say you go to New Jersey, right? And you tell somebody there, "Oh, you're from New York," and they're like, "No, I'm from New Jersey," and they're like, "Well, what about me? I'm from New York," and they're like, "That's fine, but I just
People from New York and New Jersey, they speak the same language.
yeah, but it's still
They speak the fucking same language, dude. What are you fucking talking about? It's like saying this. You know what's a better? No, just
Bro.
no. It's like saying someone from Denmark and someone from Belgium. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's a better thing.
Okay.
If you look at someone from Denmark and Belgium, I probably wouldn't be able to say that you'd know the difference,
Yeah.
right? Because they're similar white people, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they have different languages and different culture. Like
Dessert.
one makes chocolate, the other one likes free marijuana or whatever. You know what I mean? So my point is that you're right. That's it. But for someone from New Jersey and for someone from New York isn't a good fucking analogy.
okay.
God,
My bad, man.
they speak the same language.
But I'm just saying, imagine being like so upset at a mall because one guy's from Tennessee and one guy's from North Carolina.
I know,
you
but I think what you don't realize is that when you get that shit every day, though, you know what I mean? Every day you
Dude,
wake
a black
up.
guy called me the N-word the other day.
I know, but since I was a kid, every single day you either have to go. Someone will come up to you and go, "What are you?" You go, "What do you mean? I'm a human being." No, I mean like, you know what I mean, that right?
Yeah.
Or the next day, like, "Hey, Chinese man,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Make me a fucking Hello Kitty doll."
Yeah. Make
You're
me
like,
a
"I don't know how to
railroad."
make that, right? Make me a railroad or whatever."
Yeah.
And then the next day, something else happens. You know what I mean? Someone will just go, China,
Yeah.
right? And then it's like every day you get that, right?
Yeah. How'd you get into town? The river? You know?
Right. right. Or then you see, and then the worst videos is when I see, on YouTube I saw this one. This guy was interviewing these girls in Vegas. These little girl, like 20 some, and like, would you ever date an Asian man? And they were all, oh, gross! No way! That's the last fucking person we would make out with, right? And then you're watching that as you're watching that, you click on it and you watch it and you go, oh man, you know what I mean? It just feels bad, bro. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah, I could see that. It's like being poor, kind of, but it's like
I've had girls look at me, right, and go, after we had make out or whatever, and then they say stuff like, I have to be honest. You're like, what? I just never, ever, ever, ever thought that I'd ever, ever, ever hook up with an Asian guy.
Wow.
And then you just kind of go, there's a part of you that wins.
And you're Asian. That's like, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I broke that, whatever that was.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But then there's a part of me that goes, it feels bad.
Why bad?
Because
I always feel like the conqueror.
It feels like, that.
I feel like 5 goes whap,
Yeah, but it reminds me of just how difficult it was.
Yeah.
Growing up in this country and just like, like Sadie Hawkins, I was never asked.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean?
Me neither, man.
I never got any girls in high school. I had to, and I have to say this out loud, and this is the truth, that I had to find some sort of fame or confidence, you know what I mean, to get out in the market.
Yeah.
And to get the women,
Yeah.
Like, you never had a problem.
I've
seen photos of you as a young man, dude.
All my girlfriends.
You were cute as fuck, bro.
But dude, I had severe mental health issues. I had dyslexia. I had something they called inner dyslexia, which came in, kind of came through our area. I lived with a buddy who had a fucking gas leak in his house for 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, dude. You know how hard it is to freaking finish a test when you're asleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, dude, and people would call us. People would call, like, I used to hang out with the black kids. People would call me Dark Heart, N Heart. They would call me the N word and then say heart after it.
Yeah.
People would call me, because my eyes are kind of slanted in,
All right. You have look caveman-like.
Yep.
Like, from the nose up, very caveman-like.
There I am right there balling out with a couple of guys.
Where are you?
Bottom left.
That's you, bro?
Yeah, it's me, player.
Oh, shit.
They used to call me Sugar Arms, dog.
Yeah.
Our team had 4 kids, dude.
Right.
Dude, I used to ride my bike to school about 5 miles. I'd drive through this town, and number 19 would get on my bike, right, and make me drive him. He was 7'7".
I gotta look at that photo. I don't think that's you.
Oh, that's me, player.
That is you.
Yeah, dude, look at those beautiful fucking soft hands, dude.
Oh, shit.
And look at the way my arms bare just kind of rest on my leg. Like
yeah, so you grew up with like a lot of diversity and stuff.
I mean, I grew up with at least these 6 guys, dude. That's,
Yeah.
That's a lot, bro. These guys were men. These guys were grown men.
Dude, I grew up with
number 14 ran an auto body shop, dude.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah. How old is that guy? That guy looks 42 there.
Oh, that's Don Galatas, bro.
Do you know him? You know him?
Bro, I knew him for years and he never said one word to me. He was probably 31 years old.
Yeah.
And then he started Family Matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always dressed up like Uncle Carl. Dude, like Carl Winslow.
You probably didn't know the guy in back of you, the white dude. That guy looks crazy.
Oh, I know that guy, but he couldn't see very well. He had to wear those really thick shades,
Yeah, I've never seen eye rolls like that before in my life.
Oh, that guy definitely. He would do it all, man.
Yeah. Did you really know him or no?
Yeah. Matthew Shenaver, beautiful fella.
You were a skinny dude.
He's a man of Christ. Yeah, man.
I can't be you. I don't think that's you, bro.
Dog, I don't think it is
That's
either.
not you, bro.
I don't think it is either. But anyway, number 19, bro, would get onto my bicycle, right?
Yeah.
And when he would see me coming, he would say, "Here comes the," he would say the N-word bus. He would say, "Here comes the N-word bus."
Oh, really?
And as many black kids as they wanted to would get onto my bike and make me bike them to school, like the little engine that could.
Wow.
Yeah. And I would roll up with like 6 black guys on my bicycle. And all I was trying to do was get to school. Literally, it would be an extra 7, probably 800 pounds of young man going into 5th to 6th grade.
Wow.
And my legs got jacked, bro. I could dunk at one point.
Well, you could dunk?
Yep. At one point.
Do you know I've never made a basket?
I knew that.
Yeah. I've never made a basket. Damn. No, I've never. That's the truth.
But hold on. Let's bring up what kind of basket are we talking about? Because there's no way our Asian audience is believing that you've never made a basket.
No. I've made baskets like for the river and stuff.
Yeah,
to put fish on. You're right. But I've never taken a basketball and thrown it. I don't know what that feels like. To stick that ball into the hoop.
Yeah.
I've thrown probably 10,000 in my life. I've never made one.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't reach it. I think I tried to get a ladder once to do it and cheat. You know what I mean? But like, yeah. But I've never made a basket. I've made, I've never done it.
Damn.
Yeah.
I couldn't see you doing it actually.
Yeah. Well, you have some like Jeremy Lin that could.
Yeah.
Yao Ming obviously could do it. You know what I mean? But I just never did. It's just not my sport. I've only bounced it twice.
Yeah.
Like I can go 1, 2, and then I'll just lose traction. Right? It'll pop up in the sky.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I feel like it's more of a learned environment. Now, here's a guy right here got banned for life from Chinese Basketball Association.
He put out. Oh, here they are.
He put out on his IG story, Chinese women got cakes on the low. Might switch up my stance soon. LOL. YOLO, I guess. And here he is bending some woman over, some professional lady.
Whoa. So he's in China.
Plays basketball there.
Right.
Can't make the NBA anymore.
What?
Used to be in the NBA, but now he's older, so he's playing in China.
So he's playing in China.
And now
he's getting some, Chinese poontang, and he's bragging about it, and he got banned from it.
Yeah, I guess. What did they think, that he was being disrespectful to Chinese women? See, that's what I'm talking about. You disrespectful to women? Pot out, son.
Yeah.
Imagine if they did that in America.
Oh, everyone would be banned.
Right.
I mean, every video was like that, right? It's what's fucked about that is that, like, dude, hey, Chinese government, whoever fucking did that, right? It's a cultural thing, dude. It's not like he's like, it's either he paid for her, right? Or that's his woman on the slide. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, he can fucking do that.
I'm not saying he can't, but in China he can't.
Yeah, the Chinese are weird, man.
China don't play any games.
They don't play any games,
dude.
man.
When I went to Shanghai, man, they're not playing any games.
Oh yeah,
dude.
You did go to Asia.
Yeah, I went there and did some shows, man. I performed for the Asians, man.
Wait, no, you did a show for the military bases, not Asian people.
No, this was people. Regulars.
No, be real.
Yeah.
You did? How was that?
There was a lot of expats, but there was also some Asians. I remember at one of the shows, some women came out trying to be wives, wanted to be wives.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I want to say this. So I was on Instagram maybe a month ago, and this pretty hot chick, right, kept not direct message because I don't follow her, but it's like she was messaging me, hey, does Theo respond to his messages, direct messages? And I didn't respond. But she's pretty hot. I looked at her fucking thing, and she keeps asking me, like, how do I get a hold of Theo? I really need to get a hold of him. With fans, look at your eyes. What are you doing with your eyes?
Nothing. This is how I look, dude.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. This is how I look.
But I'm
my
just
whole
saying,
life.
dude, like, you know what I mean? Because now I can see, like, you know what I mean, very attractive women trying to claw into your shit.
Really? Well, how does she not just look me up and find me then and say, hey, you know?
No, but do you get a lot of like those messages? Are you getting? You don't want to talk about this?
No, I'm fine talking about it, man.
Yeah.
What do I get? I get.
Do you just not respond to them or no?
Some I respond to, some I don't. You know, it's definitely riskier these days.
Yeah.
After it's like, you know, you just get really scared about somebody sharing like personal communication. You know, somebody recording your screen, even if it's just like, hey, what's up or anything. You know, like, can I get your number? This or that. You get scared of. I get scared of people like sharing that or like screen grabbing it and like I don't know. It just feels like you know, people are going to use it to mess with you. I mean, even after what happened with D'Elia, like a lot of the stuff that got shared about him.
What?
A lot of the stuff that got shared about him, none of it was illegal stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and they just they're like, oh, what about this 22-year-old woman that he was communicating with? And you're like, well, there's nothing, you know. It might be
that's, you know,
there's a difference between being a dog of a man and being a pervert or a criminal perv.
What I have to say about him, because I didn't, and I don't want to get in trouble. That's the thing. I've been pretty silent about, talking about this.
Yeah, me too.
But I want to say one thing, which I'm trying to gather the words, is that the allegations are shocking, but I do have to say that he's just personally one of the nicest, generous, good guys that I've ever met in the business. Him and his family have only been, even when I was struggling and stuff, the sweetest people, and he's only been the sweetest guy, and I've not said that out loud, and because we live in a world where you get this fear that, like, am I going to get canceled too, and whatnot. But I've been also thinking about, why can't I say that?
Yeah.
Why can't I say, that, Chris D'Elia is just one of the nicest guys I've ever met personally in my life. I've never seen him do all the things that, he's been accused of doing. I'm also, I'm on the side of always victims. I feel, if people have been victimized, but that's not what I'm saying right now. All I'm saying is that, that's the thing that I've been scared to say, because I don't want people to think that I'm defending him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I'm just saying that, that's what I know of him, that he's just being a good guy. Do you have the same experience?
I mean, Chris has been super nice to me. I mean, helpful with work. You and him are closer.
Yeah.
Because y'all have more of a history together.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
it's just so uncomfortable to say that, because it's like,
yeah, and it shouldn't be. But it shouldn't mean just because we talk about someone that it means like we don't like support somebody, that if somebody was taking advantage of it.
Yeah, I don't support the behavior, right? That's the behavior. If someone's victimized, I'm not. I'm on their fucking side. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying that, why can't I say too? That he is, just my opinion about him. It's like,
yeah, totally.
yeah.
When people are more than one thing, like people are
Like
more,
I said before, like, people are complex creatures, right?
Totally.
It's like when people, like, who's that guy?
Huh? He's not here live, but he is a human, and
No, I want to add one last thing. It's like the same thing as I feel about Carlos Mencia, right? And what he went through. It's like, I was his opening act when all that shit went down.
wow, really?
Yeah.
And what'd you do? Did you speak up, or did you not say
No,
anything?
I fucking cut ties and I fucking ran like a guy.
Wow, do you feel bad about that now or no?
There is parts of me that feel bad, but at the time, right, I wasn't, I was a guy trying to make a name for myself.
Oh, yeah, it's so hard.
And it's like, I was just trying to, there's a parts of me that are, God, I hate talking about shit like this, but there's parts of me that's, opportunistic, I guess. I had spent, how hard it is in the beginning.
So
I had
hard,
spent
bro.
so much time like working on this thing, and I just had this fear that I was going to lose everything. So I cut ties from him, and I read on the internet all these things about him, and it is true. Did he steal jokes? Yeah, but does that make him evil? No.
Agreed.
He's a good dad. He's
a lot of things.
I would have never made it without him. He's done so many generous things for me. And it's like, would I say that shit around, Rogan? Or no, I don't. I keep, that shit doesn't even come up, because I know how certain people feel about him. You know what I mean? But, people are complex creatures, and it's like,
yeah, and somehow it seems a lot of times like the media just can say that this person is only one thing, and then they're labeled as that, and then that's the only thing that they are, and it's like, it's just so tacky. Like, I think one thing,
scary.
It's scary.
It's fucking scary, dude.
It's scary, true, but it's also tacky. It's like, in a time when we're supposed to be like recognizing that people have depth, and that people are not just one thing. They're not just the color of their skin or just their behavior or just this certain one thing,
Yeah.
that everybody has a redemption, like it's just...
Yeah, also, it's like movies that I like are redemption movies,
Yeah.
right? People that made mistakes, right? And then they're able to, at the end of the movie, right, make amends and to change and to learn. That's what life is about, is to grow and make mistakes, fall, learn, right? And adjust or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? But we live in a society now is you make one mistake or a series of mistakes, you're out forever. You're done. Fuck you.
And it's crazy because we are all imperfect.
Oh my God, I made so many mistakes.
So many.
I know this is a comedy
I
podcast.
still make them.
Right? But this is like, I think just there's certain times where we have to be real.
Sometimes we are.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to be real, and it's like, especially I'm so tired of this pandemic shit. Like, I'm not living a life.
Look, there's never a time to disregard your body or your nuts. Manscaped is on a mission to take care of your little baby twins right there with their below-the-waist grooming and hygiene. They just released their products in the UK, Canada, and Australia. And that's huge for them. Because it's easy to take care of American nuts. But when you get to those outlier nuts, those Canadian nuts, to that Australian bag, that's when it gets different. That's when it gets a little bit hood. Look, you got to take care of your body. You got to trim your sack and trim your outers. They all just released the Crop Care Kit, which is formulation bundle to give you A+ balls and the ultimate male hygiene hack. Hack your own body. Take care of your nuts and everything. They also have the Crop Reviver Ball Toner, a spray-on toner, give your balls a little slice of heaven with that aloe vera and hazel extracts. Dude, if hazel extracts on my nuts, man, it's on, boo-boo. They got the Crop Mop, the Crop Cleanser, the Foot Duster, man, the deodorant for your hoofs. Come on. The Lawn Mower 3.0 Trimmer. Trim your bag in the shower. Do it. It's waterproof technology. The best trimmer for your butt, balls, and body. Look, it's vegan, cruelty-free, dye-free, sulfate-free, and paraben-free. So your manhood is in good hands, clean hands. Get 20% off and support the podcast. Get out there, take care of your nuts. Take care of your cousin's nuts. You got your dad running around town with a hairy bag, bruh. Who are you? What kind of son are you? Go to manscaped.com/Theo. That's right. Get 20% off and free shipping. Go to manscaped.com/Theo. That's manscaped.com/Theo. Support the podcast. Take care of it. Today's episode is brought to you by Betterhelp. Betterhelp. I was just talking to a friend the other day. He said, hey, Theo, I think about getting mental counseling, mental communication with a therapist, but I don't want to. I'm afraid. We don't have any good therapists by me. They said we got one guy, you go down there, and he's also, he does welding. So you don't know what you're going to get. You might leave out of there with some relief. You might leave out of there with some damn iron work. But things are different now, and that's where BetterHelp comes in. You can start communicating with a therapist in under 24 hours. The service is available for clients worldwide. You get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions. So you don't have to go sit in an uncomfortable waiting room or meet up behind the Wendy's or something. It's more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. If you think you need help, you even want to try it. If you've never spoken to anyone about the things that are in your head, well, now could be the time. BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today. Visit betterhelp.com/THEO. That's BETTERHELP, and join the over 500,000 people taking charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. And a special offer for this past weekend listeners, get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Theo. That's right, 10% off. If you think you need help, well, check it out. I've gotten help for myself and I still continue to. Go to betterhelp.com/Theo. And now back to the episode.
I just realized last night I'm not living a life. I'm not out doing shit.
You got to go to Nashville, man. It's totally, there's no pandemic there.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, so you go out and just
Go to the gym. You can go do whatever you want, man.
do you wear a mask?
It's awesome. I wear a mask like when I walk into a gas station, so that lady doesn't get mad. But
Yeah.
but I noticed about a month ago I started feeling like, are we all just I started getting this weird feeling like, oh, we're pretending. Like there's definitely really something out there, but it's just not as dangerous as we thought.
Yeah, I mean, because you know how I'm mindful, right? About
yeah.
it, right? But then I discovered somebody that was even more crazy. Not crazy, but I invited somebody. It's not crazy, but I invited somebody to do my podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I have guests like this.
Oh yeah.
But I have a plexiglass up. You know what I mean?
I was the first guest back in the garage.
Right. And you have to wear a mask when you walk in. But then when we shoot, we're 10 feet apart. You can take your mask off. We give you water or sanitizer, the whole thing, right? Somebody I asked to do my podcast, and this person goes, nah, Zoom or nothing.
Damn.
Right? And I'm like,
Michael Crichton said that to us, dude.
Am I really?
Yeah. We told him to take a walk.
Yes, Zoom or nothing. It's like, no, I wanted to tell this person, like, no, dude, we're just as fucking paranoid as you are. But they're like now that extreme. So you just don't know where people stand with this shit, man. But it's getting to the point where, like, have you done stand-up?
Yeah. I just got back up.
Where?
In Nashville.
You did Zanies?
I did 3 sets, yeah.
You did Zanies?
Yeah, just 10-minute sets. Dude, the first one was so hard.
Oh, it was?
I literally got out there,
Tell me.
And I got up there, and backstage they'll be like, "Oh, you're gonna be fine. You're fine." In my head, I'm like, "No, I'm not."
Yeah. Yeah.
And I always listen to my head, unfortunately. And so I'm up there, and man, it was scary, man. I did a little. It was almost like I just did little reenactments of whoever whatever my act used to be.
Right.
Because nothing has been super funny to me, really. So it's not like I've been practicing new materials. Like people are like, "You've been working on new shit," and it's like, where,
Yeah,
the only
so
thing that happened was a black guy called me the freaking N-word.
Yeah. Did you when you did it? Did you do all the jokes you used to do?
Yeah. I threw in one new joke or one thing that I thought was funny. I mentioned, and it did well. But otherwise, I'm just kind of working on the old stuff because it's almost like I just need to pick back up where I left off.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing thinking what it would be like to do stand up, and I panicked because number one, I couldn't remember fully how to say any joke. Right, because it's all about. Before I used to do it in repetition.
Totally.
It's like there, but I haven't done it in so long. And also, how would I even? I was like practicing in the mirror, like, "Hey, what's up? You know what I mean? Good to be here. What's going on?" And then nothing else came out.
Yeah.
Was that like that?
Oh, it's definitely scary. And at about 3.5 minutes, I said, "Hey, this is too nerve-wracking for me. I'm going to get down."
No, really?
Yep.
And what did the audience laugh?
Yeah.
They were just like, "No," but did you get out down?
Yeah, I got that.
Oh, you just bailed in the middle of the set?
Yeah. Well, there was no time limit on the set. The guy was waiting right by the door.
Yeah.
So, and
oh my God, that must have been so.
it was uncomfortable.
Was it
man.
like now the audience? Was it capacity or
It was 150 people. They're at half capacity.
half capacity?
So I have my own show actually this Wednesday night in 48 hours, and so
Where?
In Nashville.
Oh, you're going back?
Yep. So I'm going to practice over the next 2 days and watch my old set and
you're gonna do 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
my
scary though. But now I went back 2 more times and did a couple stories.
Yeah.
And so it got better.
Oh, it did.
It got better, but there's still a lot of freaking rust for this first show.
Yeah, because I keep getting invited to do like, "Hey, you want to do Huntington Beach?"
Yeah.
Right, and it's like,
Hey, want to come perform in this abandoned crate and barrel?
yeah, yeah.
Fuck no.
Yeah. Or even I've had friends go, "I'm doing a show at my house."
Yeah.
In front of who? Your uncle? No, I'm not doing it. Right? Have you been invited to those weird shows?
Oh, Ari Manis invites me all the time. He's like, "Hey, you want to come over to my apartment and see who files a molestation charge against me the next day?" And it's like, no. And he changes the name every time. It's like his burrito bash.
Yeah.
He's like, we're having free burritos. Somebody stole my snake last time.
Yeah, I just need it. I just need it. Oh God.
You need the real environment, Bobby. And that was one thing that was nice, was going to a club. It was like, I'm not doing this in the back of a Toyota Tundra. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this in an abandoned
Just
washing
thinking
machine.
about it makes me fucking sweat, man.
Bro, it was nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Because we're storytellers.
Yeah.
I'm not like a guy who every week gets up and has like, oh, here's 7 new jokes.
No, we do evergreen jokes.
Right.
Right. We do evergreen jokes that like you can tell, 5 years from now. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Right.
Now when I go off with a new tour, I'll have mostly new stuff. But right now I gotta
But like you have to, call the elephant in the room, right? You can't just go up there and go, anyway, man, I had a rough childhood, man. My dad was crazy. He had a funny accent. You have to talk about the pandemic and what's going on in the world, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, you can't just go up on stage and go like, "What's up, everybody? Man, it's crazy, man. My relationship, right, man? Don't you hate it when women do this and men do that? You know what I mean? Black people's butts are higher up than white people's butts. You know what I mean? When they do that kind of joke, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, you have to go, man. At least one line referring to.
Okay,
you have to say one line referring to what's going on.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I think you could say, happy pandemic, or like,
or maybe do a cough and go, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just coughing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or Peter Pandemic. Is that a new cartoon yet? I feel like.
Yeah. Man, I'm just like sweating now, just even thinking about it.
But dude, yeah, we shouldn't be afraid to speak about our friends or people, or even like people that have struggled or suffered, or like anybody. We shouldn't be afraid to be able to speak out loud about things.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't know. I don't know.
Totally.
What's offensive about it is that people thinking that I do know. Like first of all. Here's what I want to say. This is the truth. All right, I don't hang out with you.
Yeah,
like I don't.
In my mind, you do.
No, but we don't.
I have 2 pictures of you on the wall of the house.
I know. Now I have fond feelings for you.
My ex-girlfriend has a picture of you and me on her wall.
No, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have fond feelings for you, and if you died, bro, it would be devastating.
Yeah,
but like I don't see you.
Right.
We talk every other week.
Right.
And they're really quick. Like, did you get that?
Yeah.
No. Send it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much something, right?
Yeah.
What you do, you'll text. I go, what?
Yeah. How is it?
How is
it?
Are
you alive?
Yeah, right. That's the interaction we. If we talk on the phone, which is rare, like even for this, you're going to do it Monday? Yeah. Bye.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't, so... for people
like
to think that
it's almost like spies.
Yeah. For people to think that I know what's going on in people's personal lives,
it's insane.
I don't know who you're seeing. I don't know where you're going. I don't know where you've been. I don't know who you're talking to. I don't know nothing about you.
Yeah.
So people, if tomorrow the fucking CNN or somebody said Theo Vaughn's collecting rats again for fucking puppets,
you'd be like, oh wow.
Yeah, I'd be like, I didn't know that about him.
Yeah.
All right.
There's like I've never been over to like D'Elia's house. Yeah. I love Chris. I think that he's one of the best comedians. I think he's one of the funniest guys of our time.
Yeah.
But I've never been. He's lived in 3 houses.
He's so intrinsically funny.
I have been to his latest house.
Yeah, I went to one of his houses and I had a pool. He had a pool party.
Yeah.
And I waited in his pool, and then
I didn't get invited to that, so that's kind of where he and I like.
Yeah. I was only invited one time.
Yeah.
And then I left, and he goes, "Why'd you leave?" I go, "I don't like Cheetos or whatever." And he's like, "That's all we have," you know what I mean? And then he never invited me again.
Yeah.
I went to Dane Cook's house one time.
Me too, and he bought me a sandwich.
He did?
Yeah.
He had some weird party where it was like me, him, Mark Maron by a swimming pool.
Just y'all 3.
Yeah. I was like, I don't like this. This is not fun at all. Imagine being in a fucking pool party with Mark Maron and Dane Cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like.
I love that. You see Shia LaBeouf the other night on this thing?
Yeah.
So funny.
Dane was in that.
Well, didn't Dane do it?
Dane emceed it. Yeah, he did do it.
But is he the one that like facilitated it all?
No, it couldn't be. I don't know. Did he? Was this his
I know
idea?
because
It was Sean Penn's charity. I know that much. But
it was Sean Penn's the one that came up with it.
yeah, it was for his charity.
Wow, that's cool.
So he probably needed a comedian,
God,
and the only comedian.
fine.
Yeah, what?
Julia Roberts is fine.
Oh, dude, I would right.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
dude, I would frickin' lick Skittles.
Okay, let me look at the whole bunch. Let me look at. Just scroll down.
her
All right, so
dimples,
all right,
dog.
dudes. Here's all the people I would hook up with.
Mhm.
Okay, and even the dudes, I would hook up with. Who's the top one? Jennifer Aniston. Yeah, maybe.
I'd go Morgan Freeman over her.
Yeah, no, I would do good Morgan.
They said it would take they said it would take a man 600 years to get an erection.
I would. Right. I also would count all his like freckles.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? His chocolate spots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, above, like you know that he has the stuff that on his face, like above his pubes. So I would dig through his pubes just to count them,
Oh, you are dark.
and then I would look up and go 82.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I got them all. And then
God,
who was the
Julia
next
Roberts
one?
is fine.
I would
dude.
do Julia.
What is wrong with me?
You would do Brad Pitt. You would do Brad Pitt.
Huh?
Would you hook up with Brad?
No, I would not, dude. I would hook up with Julia freaking Roberts, dude. And if she ever dies, I will buy one of her bones off of fucking Etsy.
You would.
Okay? Because she's stunning, bro. I'm not hooking up with any of these freaking bottom
Look at-
feeders. John Legend, Ray Liotta.
What are
He's not
those-
even
are those-
smoking cigarettes anymore.
Are those
What a
freckles
pussy.
on Morgan's face? What are they?
Huh? He got them installed. Somebody said at a certain point it became like a thing.
Right.
And he got those, he got more spots.
You know
for
what
them.
I would do? I would get, if I was black and I could make my face,
He's a speckled trout.
right?
man. He's a
I would
one of a
get
kind.
his bumps, right? But I would get seal scar,
Ooh,
right? Just to be so I can tell a story,
I like that.
right? And then I'd probably have an eye patch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And if I was black, I would have a small penis if I could make it,
Damn.
just so that it would surprise girls.
Yeah.
They go, oh, I thought that, you know what I mean? I'm like, nah, not this one. You know?
Dude, you got to get that big Lincoln log. You got to get that dark wiener next time.
Is that Morgan Freeman? What is that? A statue of him?
He has dermatosis papulosa nigra, DPN.
I don't say Negro ever again, man.
I knew it was
Don't ever
nice.
say Negro again, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. That's crazy.
We don't say that kind of stuff on here.
Yeah. Papalotos Niga?
Dude, I just got 6 months, man.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
'Cause I worry about you.
You do?
Yeah,
No, you don't.
I do.
Do you really?
Yeah. Like the last time, here's the deal, dude. There's not a lot of us. I mean, I'm going to give you a compliment.
All right.
Can I give you a compliment?
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
I honestly think that you are either at my level or even higher up in terms of artistry
I would agree with part of that.
and in comedy. Like that's how I look up to you. I think that you have such an interesting voice. You and I might be doing this project together. It's pretty big. We're not going to talk about it now, but it's a very big deal, right? And when I found out from these two big people, they called me and they go, "It's you and Theo." I was just like, there's not in my mind. I'm like, of course it is, right? So that being said, I also worry about you too, because I want you here with us,
Yeah.
right? And it's like, you and I slipped around the same time, right?
Yeah, I hadn't even talked about it really because I wanted to get 6 months before I really talked about it.
Yeah. And so, and then there was a time where I heard, and then you hear rumors. Theo was on PCP in Nashville. He ran through a wall, right? You're like, what? He peed on a fucking midget or whatever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so then, like, you hear these stories.
I installed PVC pipe in a wall. That's actually what happened.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. That's just how it translates.
So then, and then it's just happy to, because I don't also, want to pry into your business.
Yeah.
Right? Because I know that I don't know you. I don't even know who you're seeing right now
Yeah.
as a significant other because I just, that's your business. But, if you want to tell me, you'll tell me. But yeah, I'm happy to hear that, dude. You know that you have. How do you feel?
Thanks, man. It was hard, man. It was hard to get it. It was hard to get it. I mean, and I just never talk about it that much on the, I've always been in the program, so I've never, the most I've ever gone without a meeting is probably a week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was in Hawaii, and I met this dude at a smoothie shop, this shaman, and next thing you know, I'm using DMT, at his house, dude.
No, are you that real?
And they ran a child care out of there too, dude.
No, are you real? You did DMT?
Yeah.
How was it?
I mean, I'll tell you this, man. I haven't smoked a cigarette since then, which is crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
So it did work.
I mean, I would like to say it. Yeah, I have no doubt that it worked, man.
So then DMT, you did the DMT, and then after that you got sober?
Yeah. So then I was just like, well, yeah. So then whenever I got back home, I just got back into
The rhythm of it.
Yeah. Well, I felt like a little bit before that I was gonna drink. I just felt I wasn't really doing my program as much as I should. I was going to meetings but not doing it.
But who
and then I went to Maui and just had me a couple cocktails, man. Nothing crazy, really. I didn't do anything crazy. I never liked drinking.
Yeah.
So I had just some tequila and water and, over a couple days. And then I ran into that man at the smoothie shop. His buddy had vitamins, vitamin D3. And he hooked me up with a couple of free bottles of vitamins. And then he's like, hey, you got to meet my buddy. And then that dude just...
Does DMT come in a capsule? How do you smoke it? What is it?
Yeah, he had this kind of little piece. It was kind of like a peace piper kind of thing. And yeah.
And you did it.
Dude, it was crazy,
And then what does it do with the feeling?
Here's what happened. So basically, the whole way I interact with the world is through my eyes, ears. Okay? Suddenly, there was no difference between me and a sound or a color. Everything was all just the same thing. And a tree, I died. And then a tree grew straight out of my mouth, straight up into the air, as high as, and it wasn't even the air anymore. It was just this traveling, this portal into I don't even know. There was no maps. It was all a map. It was all a map, dude. It was all a sound. It was
There's no fucking, what the fuck you do? There's no maps?
There's no, all of your senses are just one thing. Like right now, I experience the world from me. I see, I touch, I have a sense of things. But suddenly, I wasn't the main, I could experience everything, but as everything. Suddenly, I'm no longer rooted to myself. I was just part of it all, man.
Oh, fuck.
I was part of it all. I was a piece of sunshine, and I was
So you had
a bucket of sand, and I was a freckle.
Awakening.
It was mind-boggling, man. It definitely was way relaxing in a sense. It took a little bit of pressure off of me.
Yeah,
But
I want to do that thing where they do
maybe
in
not
Mexico.
smoke.
What's it called? Acapulco. What's it called?
Ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca. I want to do the Acapulco, dude. I want to do it. I was watching a documentary. It's called Unwell. It's a series, and people are getting spiritual awakenings from what's it called? Ayahuasca. And so then I turned to Kalila and I go, is that a relapse? Is that a relapse?
I mean, it counts as a relapse just because, but I think it's, for me, I think it's how people count their own time. I know anybody most people in the program would say it's a relapse.
Because I know a dude that has a lot of time, and he said to me once, I did ayahuasca a year ago, but I don't count it as a relapse. Right? So I'm like, oh shit, is that allowed? I don't know,
And I think all of it comes down to how people have their own program,
Yeah, it's because I want to be able to do what you just said, see through my eyes and be a part of the tree.
Well, I didn't feel like I was using a drug. I felt like I was having a experience.
Yeah, I want to be a part of the cosmos.
Yeah, I felt like I was using drugs for, hey, I want to get high, I want to change how I feel.
Because you didn't want to probably do it again, oh, how do I get more DMT, baby? You know what I mean, right? It was just one experience. You weren't hooked on it, right?
No, I wasn't hooked on it.
Right, so it's I want to take ayahuasca and one time and just, experience it and find. But then I'm paranoid that I'm gonna be like a fucking ayahuasca junkie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you'll be
Like
out
every
there living
week,
in the
just- yeah.
living in the zoo, eating fucking leaves when people come by.
Well,
They'll be
just be-
taking pictures of you. You'll hold on to them, and they'll take a picture of you. You know?
Yeah, or I'll have like,
your whole
like
Bobby.
peacock hairs on my head, and I'll be like a shaman,
Yeah.
be completely naked in the forest with peacock feathers, and I'll have like red like mascara on, right? And I'll be like "Otuyo, patuyo, patuyo, patuyo," and just speaking some weird language, and then like you're gonna be like, "Hey, you want a podcast?" Like, "Patuyo, no, I'm queep queep, I'm a bird or whatever."
I'm your pituitary gland. You're gonna trip out.
Yeah, so I don't know what it's gonna do to me.
Yeah.
You know? But if you're saying that you took DMT and then it was just like chill after that and it helped you get sober, then maybe, are
Well,
those
it helped me
gifts?
get off the cigarettes. Yeah, they are. It helped me get off.
Can I open them?
I didn't expect it to help me get off cigarettes. It just did, man.
Can I open them?
And I'll talk more about it on a regular episode. I didn't even really mean to bring it up, but
No.
you brought it up whenever
got it.
I was on your podcast.
Yeah. So
About
you bought me gifts?
yes.
Or did you did you buy them?
Open it.
I will. Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
No one's gotten me a gift.
You're lying.
Kalila, obviously, my niece, and you know what is her mom? I love her mom, but you know what she got me? I'm not complaining. Every gift is good.
Blanket.
No, she made me Rice Krispie treats.
Ooh.
But come on,
Yeah.
you don't.
A little.
Do you say thank you?
I mean, 10 years ago that was funny.
yeah. And then Gilbert, the guys I work with on Pocket, they gave me a video game chair.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Those are dope, man.
Oh, dude, dope, bro. This says,
It's cool, huh?
dude.
El
This
Rey.
is, dude. I love this. Is this a medium?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I don't know.
Thank you so much.
It'll fit you.
Yeah. Dude, this Kalila wanted one of these. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
This is from what? From the what you said from Bobby. Anyway,
I messed it up. Yeah,
You
but
messed
it's
up,
from
okay.
me. But yeah, man, I figured you would like that, and I knew you wanted something to sleep in at night. So there's something to keep you warm. All this available at TheoVonStore.com.
dude, this is cool. What is this?
Rat King.
The
baby.
Rat King. Oh my God! Thank you so much.
Could
You
you
bet,
show
man.
the camera? Could you show the camera?
Yeah.
Somebody-
So I just got, dude.
The only hope to beat
I'm
Tom
gonna be
Segura.
wearing this shit, dude.
Oh yeah.
I am gonna be wearing this shit.
Yeah,
This
you look
says
fucking sexy in that.
And again, that's TheoVonStore.com.
TheoVonStore.com. The Rat King, dope as fuck.
And you can
And
make
then
that
this-
a dress if you want to put it as a belt too.
This is dope as fuck, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's a holiday piece.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, man. Thanks for coming on, dude. Yeah, I'm excited about our project, man. It'd be crazy if that works out.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
I don't know if we can.
Can we?
I mean, we have to be creative and
Because I'm going to be honest with you. Can you cut things out? Maybe we'll talk about it, and then if you feel like cutting it out. I'll be honest with you. When they contacted me, I thought it was a prank.
you did?
I don't
Yeah.
even know.
You don't even know what it is?
No.
Oh,
Nick
shit.
doesn't.
What?
Nick does not know.
Oh, he doesn't know?
I mean, I didn't keep it from him for any reason. I don't just never.
Well, let's just talk about it, and then if you want to cut it out, cut it out.
Okay.
How long have we done Gunn so far?
Hour and a half. It's good.
Yeah, is that how it goes? I'll just be honest with you. I was a little low energy. I'm so sorry. Was
I had a blast. That was fun.
Yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun, man. I'm
Did
just so
you
grateful
really? Because
came.
in my head, I'm getting paranoid in my head like that. Because I'm trying not to repeat stories.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah, all of us do, man. It's hard.
it's so hard that so I'm like, you can't say that because you already said that. It's this date. So it's like, it's a very difficult thing. That's where I'm at right now with podcasting. It's like,
It gets tough, man.
it gets so hard. I talk so much that I don't even know what to say anymore.
Yeah.
So coming here, I felt bad because I was like, I don't want to let my friend Theo down, but I just was like, I want to be able to deliver. Because what sucks about it too is whenever him and I do it together, people on the online thinks that we're the best together. So it's like I feel the pressure of it too, right? So it's now not fun.
I'm a fan, and I enjoyed this one. So,
Yeah, okay. But so anyway, we get a call. I got a call from Jay and Mark Duplass. You know who they are?
puffy chair or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did the
League.
documentary of the Indian people out in Mexico.
No, but they also did that one with the They've done a lot of shows.
Yeah.
They're huge.
Yeah, so they reached out about us doing
and so they have a deal at Spotify, and they want to and their first comedy they want to put out is a podcast with me and Theo, but it's scripted, and
it's being family.
Yeah, we're brothers in it. Yeah,
And I'm the Asian.
yeah. And when they pitched me the idea, I was like, okay, I'm in. It wasn't just them, but because I'm a huge fan of them. But it's like I think that, it's new territory, dude.
Yeah, it would be fun. I mean, it would be interesting. It would be fun. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm working on some of the script stuff now, and
Yeah,
it's cool.
Maybe I should get more involved. When are you gonna move?
I just got back from Nashville yesterday. I've been there for 3 weeks.
So you already moved.
No, not. I mean, I'm just there, kind of. There's nothing to do here. I mean, there's time to spend with you. There's time to spend with Brendan. There's time to do podcasting. I can't go to the gym. At least I can go there and women will beat me,
Yeah. Yeah.
As I just came back to celebrate your birthday and spend time with you, man.
That's uncomfortable. But are you gonna physically move there?
I don't know. I definitely would like to have work be based out of there, I think. We're managing it right now and trying to figure it out.
But how are you gonna get guests and stuff?
There's a lot of interesting people there. One interesting thing is David Arquette came here for the podcast. He lives in Nashville.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, which was crazy. So it's like we could have done it there.
Well, I know Steve Burns moving out there.
Johnny Galecki lives there.
Yeah. A lot of people know about that.
Kid Rock.
Dave Ramsey.
Dave Ramsey.
Wow.
But there's probably tons of people that live there,
Yeah.
And also just regular people. Like we're getting a female trucker to come on next week.
Oh, that's cool.
We got a young fella right now, an Asian guy, sidekicking in there with us
Really?
on the new episode. You want to show him a little clip of old boy?
Yeah, let me see.
This
Did you
fella
go,
Riley
now, do you
Mao.
go out there?
Nick came.
I have, yes. I helped him set up a studio. It was awesome. And like he said, it's pretty normal. Colin, can you text me that video? Oh, I found it.
And you might recognize him, young fella. And he's Polynesian. He's full poly. You have a lot of body hair, Riley?
I don't.
I would have guessed that, man, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. Did you have any birth defects or anything like that?
I mean, I'm a musician, like I said.
But no, when you were born, were you missing anything? Did you have any birth defects? Indiana, it's Spanish for?
In Indiana?
Are you good at charades?
No, not at all.
I always wanted to smoke
He doesn't
crack,
know how to add
honestly.
information.
Have you had a high drug experience, Riley?
I've not. I mean, I'm a Christian Eagle Scout, so I'm like the most innocent guy that you will probably ever meet.
In Bali, they have so many monkeys that a lot of them have gone into bad ones. They put them into detention centers. You support that kind of thing?
Yeah, I support all monkeys, whether they're bad or not.
Because Asians, you can't. I mean, you take a razor to an Asian, you'll barely end up with a damn sideburn on the ground. They're not hairy people, are
Right.
they? Are
I
the
don't think
Yokozunas
so.
hairy?
I don't think so.
Yeah, they don't. He doesn't add
look, I'm about
information. He's just a guest.
Look that up, man. He's a sidekick, man.
He's your sidekick?
Yep.
Why do you need an Asian sidekick?
I'm employing you guys, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's poly, bruh.
Yeah.
He's poly, man. He's from the islands. You
Maybe I'll
know?
come. I mean, maybe I'll go out there.
Well, do you ever go to Zany's or not?
I heard one time. Went there once, and 3 people showed up my show.
What, bro?
Yeah, so
when,
then I said-
when was all this? Every time you reference a show,
Yeah,
nobody was there.
Yeah,
It was
no.
so bad.
I know,
Where if you went anywhere in America, 1 million people would come out to see
I
you.
went ask them. In fact, they called me because Santino was there before the pandemic, and Santino's like, dude, they want you here. I'm with the owner or whatever, and I go, dude, I sold 3 tickets last time. And then she got on the phone and she goes, oh, that was our bad. But I think it'd be different now, babe. This is before I went podcasting.
Okay.
So if I went now, I would, I think.
When does it end, man? What do you think the next step is?
Really, thank you so much for having me on, man. I was a little low energy today, but I did the best I could. I'm a friend to you.
Yeah, dude. We're friends, bro.
Yeah, I friends you, and we together.
Dude, what if we were brothers?
Dude.
Brothers.
I almost wish that this thing that we're working on could be, you know what I mean?
I wish
a
it was-
live action.
Ooh.
Like real, you know what I mean? Like live action.
Yeah,
Dude.
And we could be brothers. We could own a bakery, huh?
Yeah, so I want to go to when it lightens up a little bit, I want to go to Nashville and visit you.
Yeah.
I really do.
Do you?
Yeah, I'll go.
You would love it.
I don't want to stay at your house. I'll get a hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to stay at your house.
They have nice hotels there, man. They're building a Soho house there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll go to a So when do you think we're gonna have a vaccine or something, whatever?
I don't know. I don't even know who's dying from it. I think it's just mostly killing like older people, and then I mean nobody wants to say it, but it's killing mostly Latinos and blacks. You know.
Yeah, that's sad.
So you guys are doing fine. Oh, Tuesday, November 3rd.
Tuesday, November 3rd. Yeah, all right.
Around there.
And so
Nick said.
November 4th, I'll come to Nashville.
Okay.
Because I'll get the vaccine right away.
Okay.
But thanks for having me on.
Dude, thanks for coming. Happy
and thanks
birthday.
for the happy birthday. Honestly, dude, because Kalila wanted these. Remember? I called somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got that message, man, and
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that you are always loved here.
Dude, we're going to do these forever, dude.
And if I had a box of love, man, half of it would be yours, brother.
Just
Just know that.
I'll patch up
And here with that little baby sheep.
blown.
There you go, son.
Now I'm just floating on the breeze, and I feel I'm falling like these leaves. I must be cornerstone. Oh, but when I reach that ground, I'll share this peace of mind I found. I can feel it in my bones, but it's gonna take a little time for me to set that parking brake and let myself unwind. Shine that light on me. I'll sit and tell you my stories. Shine on me, and I will find a song. I will sing it just for you. And now I've been moving way too fast on the runaway train with a heavy load of my past. And these rails that I've been riding on, they're worn so thin that they're damn near gone. I guess